verse 7 again. So I prophesied as I was commanded. And as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone.
Bone to his bone. You know, that's like, you know, the prophets contacting each other. You know, where you at? You know what I'm saying? Where you at? You know, the men before them, then our apostles, you know, and then this relationship, communication. All right, but it's divinely inspired.
Can't nothing come between you and your brother.
Right.
Your woman, there's no scriptures talk about it.
Right.
There's something about you and your bros, man, that women they don't understand it.
Right, that's right.
We will always rather hang out with our brothers than y'all, man. Sorry, we love y'all from we can have all the sex in the world, but we always gonna want to hang out with the brothers because it's spiritual.
That's right. Right.
Most High brought the brothers together. You know,
it's our conversation.
Right.
That's where the Spirit of the Lord dwells amongst. You know? And myself, I didn't like being around people before this. I was a loner. Now I hung out with typical people here and there. But the bottom line is I would rather be alone. Now I'm looking forward to fellowship. All right? This is ultimately the Spirit of the Lord working. That's why this is happening. Okay? Go ahead.
Verse 8. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them, and the skin covered them above.
The skin covered. People, see, when you hear the word intimate, intimacy don't mean sex.
no.
Intimacy don't mean sex. This is an intimate thing we have here, man.
Yeah.
But when you look at the word intimate, it's not sex. It's the meeting of minds, man. Being vulnerable. This is the only place where some brothers can go and be themselves, all of us, to really say what you feel.
Yeah.
And not have to tiptoe, you know, not have to. This
really
is
be
it.
yourself.
That's intimacy. When you're vulnerable, man. Go ahead.
Intimate, marked by a warm friendship developing through long.
People will hear I was intimate with the brother. They'll go, what? Like Jonathan and King David. It said their love surpassed the love of women. And what do Jake say in this world? Bros before hoes? Basically, it's that in righteousness, man.
Yeah. The woman ain't thinking about dying for the truth. She's thinking about this earthly realm, and what she feels here. We thinking about what we're going to receive beyond and what we're fighting for beyond this. We're looking through each other's bullshit ass flesh. And like, man, I can't wait to see Elder Yashimaba and who he's supposed to be. Right. I don't see him as this human right now.
Tired of it.
I see him as what I in the spirit. You know, that's why I revere my elders. Because I know Yahweh Shem Shai dealing with this man. So I revere that relationship. It creates an intimate bond, a closeness. Right. Like the elder said, a vulnerability.
Right. And that's what's happening. And only the Spirit could have did this. Because niggas hated each other. We didn't know how to get along. We didn't know how to resolve conflict. But with the wisdom came all of that understanding. And we have conflicts amongst each other, but we resolve it through the Holy Spirit. We get out of our feelings. We have to say, sometimes you got to take the low. All of that comes through wisdom. To build a nation, you have to be selfless. And that is taught through the Holy Spirit. And we didn't learn that in black culture. This is why we say to hell with black culture. Throw it in the trash, with the rest of the garbage. It's garbage.
I want to make this point. You can't be selfish unless you're vulnerable.
Right.
If you're afraid of being hurt, you can't be selfless. Right. The scriptures are requiring you to give unapologetically. But if you're afraid of who's going to steal from you, who's going to hurt you, who's going to leave, who's going to quit, you can't give in the capacity that the Most High wants you to give.
Right. Perfect love casts out fear.
Perfect love casts out. So you're always having to give. And you know, Satan, Man, the brotherhood is what's gonna hurt you the most. But it's the place where you gotta give the most. And that's where you're gonna get your highest reward.